When? Oh my God. Is that yesterday or what? Really? Microphone's been on for 3 days. I see. Hope nobody's telling secrets up here. Speaking of videos, Terry, we need to watch the camera. We caught the parking lot bandit. Somebody sent us a picture of his license plate. Yeah. Parking lot donut. Not you, is it? You've been doing that, have you? Not in the gravel. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, we got 4 Holstein heifers in here. Sell you a choice. Here we go. Little money, give me 200 here. Little money, give me 200 here. 100, give me 100 here. Give me $150. I got 100. Now 125. 125, little money, give me 150 here, little money, give me 175, little money, give me 200 here, little money, give me 222, little money, give me 25 here, little money, give me 225, 225 right behind you, Travis, 250, 250 here, little money, 225, 230, 230 here, little money, give me 235, little money, 235, gonna be 240, 240, 240 here, little money, give me 240 here, choice, 240, little money, 240, 235, little money, give me 235, gonna be 240, 240, now 245, Tacho, 245, 250. 255, 260 here, 285, 55, got to be 270 here, 275, 280, 285, 290, 295, 300, going to be 305, 310, 315, 320, going to be 320, 20, 20, 20, 320 in the back, 320 in there, 320, going to be 325, 325, 320 here, going to be 325, 55, 320 here, going to be 325, going to be 325, Curtis, 325 here, going to be 325, all in, all done, all in, all done. 320 Tacho's way. 602, buyer 602. Which one do you want there, Tacho? You want the 2 big ones? What number you got on the rail there, Gary? What's the bag tag on it? 838 going out the door. Junior bulldogging today. Is that okay, Tacho? All right. 2 left here. Be 50, 50, 50, 50, little man can be 20, 50, 50, little man can be 75, 75, 100, 100, man can be 125, little man can be 150 here, 150, now 160 here, little man can be 170, little man can be 170, 170, little man who be 70, 160 here, going to be 170, 160 here, little man can be 170 where, 170, now 180 here, little man can be 180, now 190 here, going to be 200, little 210, 10, 10, going to be 220, 220. 230, 230, then I'm going to be 240 here, and then I'm going to be 250 here, and going to be 260 here, and then I'm going to be 270, 280, 290 here, and then I'm going to be 280, then I'm going to be 290 here, and then I'm going to be 285, 290 here, and then I'm going to be 295, 55, and then I'm going to be 295, now 3, now 305, 3010, 310, then I'm going to be 315, then I'm going to be 315, 320, then I'm going to be 320, 20, 20, got to be 320, 315, 20, all in, all done, all in, all done. 315 going Blake's way there. 260, 315, 260. Takes them both, thank you. Why does that not include amount? 320 and 320 is not 730. I don't know. No, because it wouldn't have said 320. Better call Randy, I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, we got a set of Sim Angus heifers in here, 480 pounds up to 510. Here we go, all the way from Darrington here, Turner Farms, Sim Angus mixed heifers here, gonna be 350, 350 here, gonna be 350 right there, gonna be 350 to the hand, 350 to the hand, gonna be 355, 357 and a half, now 360 here, gonna be 330. Gonna be 335, 367 and a half, then gonna be 370 here, gonna be 372 and a half, gonna be 375, gonna be 377 and a half, gonna be 380, 382 and a half, gonna be 385, gonna be 387 and a half. 390 I'm gonna be 395, 397 and a half here, and the little money 397 and a half, 395 here, and the little money gonna be 397 and a half, 395, the little money gonna be 397 and a half, 395, the little money gonna be 397 and a half, 390 and the little money gonna be 395, gonna be 397 and a half, 395, the little money gonna be 397 and a half, all in, all done, 395 right there, Blake, 258 by the pound, 3 steers here, what do we got? 867. These are 420 pounds and 435 pounds. Here we go. Same deal here. Gonna be $4 a pound here. Gonna be four. Gonna be 380 here. 380 right there. Gonna be 382 now. Gonna be 385. 387 a hand. Gonna be 390 here. 392 a hand. Gonna be 395. 397 a hand. Gonna be 4. Gonna be 4 a hand. Gonna be 4 5 7 a half here. Gonna be 10. Now 12 and a hand. Gonna be 4 12 and a hand. Gonna be 415 here. Gonna be 417 a hand. Gonna be 420 here. Gonna be 422 and a half. 425. Gonna be 425. Gonna be 427 a half here. Gonna be 420 to hand, gonna be 430, 432 to hand, little money gonna be 432 to half, gonna be 435, little money 432 to hand, little money gonna be 435, gonna be 437 and a half here, little money gonna be 440 here, little money gonna be 440, 440 and 442 and a half, 442 and a half, 440 here, little money gonna be 442 and a hand, little money gonna be 440. 442 and a half, little money 442 and a half. Aaron, here we go. 440, little money gonna be 442 and a half. Yes, sir. At 445, little money 445, gonna be 447 and little money 450 here, gonna be 452 and a half. 455, 455, 5, little money gonna be 455, 5, 452 and little money gonna be 455 here, 452 and a half. 452 and little money gonna be 455, 5, all in, all done. Sold it to you 452 and a half. Put it on 102. Put it on 102. Thank you. Okay, there's one that's marked a heifer. It's not a heifer, it's a steer. I'll take the blame on that one. What are we looking at here? 870. 540 pounds up to 570 pounds on these ones. Nice little set of steers here. Sim Angus. Here we go. Gonna be 350 here. 350 and gonna be 352 and a half. 350 and gonna be 352 and a half. 350 here. Gonna be 352 and a half. 352 and a half. Gonna be 355. 355. 352 and a half. Gonna be 355. Now 357 and a half. Gonna be 360 here. Gonna be 362 and a half. Gonna be 365. 365. Gonna be 367 and a half. Gonna be 370 here. 372 and a half. Gonna be 375. Gonna be 377 and a half. Now 380 here. Gonna be 382 and a half. Gonna be 385, I'm going to be 387 and a half, 385, the little money going to be 387 and a half, 385, the little money going to be 387 and a half, 385, the little money going to be 387 and a half, 385, the little money going to be 387 and a half, the little money going to be 387 and a half, 385, the little money going to be 387, 385, the little money going to be 387 and a half, all in, all done, all in, all done. Mike, you going to go on and on? Sold it to you 385, put it on 258, 385, 258, thank you. A little black heifer here. Let's catch a weight on real quick. This one is? Just need some groceries. 535. Here we go. Gonna be $1 here. $1 right there. Gonna be 102 to hand. Gonna be 105 here. 5 and 7.5. Out 10 here. Gonna be 112 to hand. Gonna be 115 here. 117. Gonna be 120. 122 to hand. Gonna be 125. 127.5. 130. 130 here. Gonna be 132 to hand. Gonna be 135. 137 to hand. Gonna be 140. 142 to hand. Gonna be 45. 47 to hand. Gonna be 50 here. 52 to hand. Gonna be 55. 57.5. Now 60. 160 here. Gonna be 132 to hand. Gonna be 135. 137 to hand. Gonna be 170 here, 172 to hang, gonna be 175, 177 and a half, 180, 182 to hang, gonna be 185, gonna be 187 to hang, gonna be 190, 192 to hang, gonna be 195, 55, gonna be 195, gonna be 197 and a half, and $2 here, and I'm gonna do 2. Now $2 here, and then I'm gonna be 2, and then I'm gonna be 5, 7 and a half here, and gonna be 210, then I'm gonna be 212 and a half, 215, 17 and a half, 220 here, and 217 and a half, then I'm gonna be 220, 217 and a half, then I'm gonna be 220 here, and 222 and a half, then I'm gonna be 225, 227 and a half, gonna be 230, now 232 and a half, gonna be 235, 237 and a half, gonna be 240 here, and 237 and a half, gonna be 240. 237 and little gonna be 240 where little gonna be 240 40 40 and little gonna be 240 37 gonna be 240 42 and a half now 242 and a half 240 here little gonna be 242 and little gonna be 245 247 and a half gonna be 250 here and 247 250 252 and a half gonna be 255 55 252 and a half little gonna be 255 55 255 55 all in all done sold at 252 and a half right here 102 thank you. This looks like a nice little main Andrew type of deal. Nice calm little calf there, nice little heifer. Here we go. Gonna be 350, 350, 50, 350 on the band. Gonna get 350, 50, gonna be 350, 50, 325, 325. Gonna be 325. $3 here. Gonna be 333. 333. 250 here. Gonna be 250, 50, 50. Gonna be 225. 225. $2 here. 2 and a 2 and a half. Gonna be 2 and a half. 2 and a half. $2 here. Gonna be 2 and a half. 205. 5 7. 2 and a half. 210. 212 and a half. 212 and a half here. Bob, you're going to be 212 and a half. I got 215 behind you. 217 and a half. I'm going to be 220 here. You're going to be 222 and a half. Going to be 225. 220. I'm going to be 230 here. And then money 230 and 232 and a half. 230 Tacho's way. And then I'm going to be 232 and a half. 230 and then I'm going to be 232 and a half. I'm going to be 230 and 232 and a half. 230 and then I'm going to be 232 and a half. All in, all done. 230 Tacho's way. 602. 230 602. Thank you. Nice little blonde heifer here. 824. Let's catch a weight on her, Lee, if you don't mind. Is this yours? She's a nice thick heifer. All right, bring her back. 565 on her. Here you go. And take her home and feed her here. 250, or how about 275? 275, 500 right there. Now 277 a hand, by the pound here. 277 a hand, 252 and a half. 275, excuse me, 277 a half. 277 a hand, 280 here, 282 a hand, 285, gonna be 287 a hand, gonna be 290 here, gonna be 292 a hand, gonna be 295, 297 a hand, gonna be 333, gonna be 3 and a half here, and gonna be 305, 302 a hand, gonna be 305 where, 302 and gonna be 305, 302 and gonna be 5, 302 and a half, 305, then gonna be 307 a half, 307 and gonna be 310, 10, 10, 10, when you know we're doing the blonde one, right? 310, 10, 10, then gonna be 312 and a half, then gonna be 315 here, then gonna be 315, gonna be 315. 17 and a half, 317 and a half, 315, then I'm going to be 317 and a half. I got 315 up top, then I'm going to be 317 and a half, 317 and a half. All in, all done, all in, all done. 317 and a half, I'm going to be 320 here, and 322 and a half, going to be 325, 325, going to be 327 and a half, 325, then I'm going to be 327 and a half, then I'm going to be 325, 327 and a half, going to be 330 up here, and then I'm going to be 330, 332 and a half, 330, then I'm going to be 330, then I'm going to be 332 and a half, 330 here, and then I'm going to be 332 and a half, then I'm going to be 332 and a half, 332 and a half, going to be 335, 500, then I'm going to be 337 and a half, then 35, going to be 337 and a half, 335, then I'm going to be 337 and a half, 337 and a half, all in, all done. Sold at 335 Matt's way. What's your number, Matt? 228. 228. Thank you. Let's weigh this one too, if you guys don't mind. Nice little British white here. Wait, what do you think old Sears say if I came up with this thing? Right? Can't afford it. I can't afford it. All right. No. 610. Okay, bring it back. Here you go. What do you know? 610, 610, 10, 10, 250, 250 a pound here. 250, $2 here. 2. I got two. Out two and a half. $2 here. $2 here. $2 and a half. Now 205, 2.7 and a half. 210 here. 12 and a half. Gonna be 215 here. 217 and a half. Gonna be 220 again. 222 and a half, 225, 227 and a half, little money gonna be 230 here, and little money gonna be 232 and a half, gonna be 235, 235, gonna be 237 and a half, gonna be 240, out 242 and a half, gonna be 245, little money gonna be 245, 5, yes sir, now 247 and a half here, 245, little money gonna be 247 and a half, 245, little money gonna be 247 and a half, little money gonna be 245, little money gonna be 247 and a half, 247 and a half, out 250, 247, little money gonna be 250, you come this far here, little money gonna be 250. 250 now 252 and a half, 255, 252 and a half, gonna be 255, 252, little money gonna be 252 and a half, gonna be 255, 252 and a half, little money gonna be 255, 252 and a half, 255, 257 and a half, 257 and a half, 257 and a half, little money gonna be 260 here, little money gonna be 262 and a half, little money 235, 232 and a half, 235, 262 and a half, little money gonna be 235, even number two, little money gonna be 235, 265, 267 and a half, 267 and a half. I'll quit messing with you guys. All in, all done. All in, all done. 267 and a half. 270. Sold it to you 267 and a half on 600. 600. Little red white face here. Red neck. Here we go. What do we $2 here? $2 here. Two and a half. Two and a half. $2 here and a half. Two and a half. Two and a half. 2.5. 7.5 here. Gonna be 210. 212 and a half. Gonna be 215. 217 and a half. Gonna be 220. 222 and a half. 225. 225. 227 and a half. Gonna be 230 here. Gonna be 232. 235, 237 and a half, gonna be 240, 240, now 240 and a half, little money gonna be 242 and a half, 245, gonna be 247 and a half, 250, now 252 and a half, gonna be 255, gonna be 257 and a half here, 255, little money gonna be 257 and a half, gonna be 260 here, little money gonna be 260 here, 257 and a half, gonna be 260, 257 and a half, 260, yes sir there Dave, 260, 262 and a half, gonna be 265, 235, 232 and a half, gonna be 235, 262 and a half, little money gonna be 265, little money 265, 262 and little money gonna be 265, all in, all done, all in, all done, sold it to you 262 and a half, going 102, 262 and a half, 102, thank you. Here's I like that one. Super mellow. Here we go. Got be 250 here. Nice color there. Got be 250. 250 here. Right there now, little bit gonna be 252 and a half, little bit 252 and a half, 252, little bit gonna be 252 and a half, 252 and a half, now 255, 257 and a half, gonna be 260 here, 262 and a half, gonna be 265, 267 and a half, gonna be 270, 272 and a half, gonna be 275, 277 and a half, gonna be 280, 282 and a half, 282 and a half, 280 here, little bit gonna be 282 and a half, 280, little bit gonna be 282 and a half, yes sir, 282 and a half, 280 here, gonna be 282 and a half, gonna be 285, 287 and a half, gonna be 290 here, gonna be 292 and a half, gonna be 295, 282 little bit gonna be 295, 292 and a half. Gonna be 295, 292 to handle, gonna be 295, 295, 55, who do we 295, 292 to handle, gonna be 295, 55, all in, all done. Sold it to 292 and a half, 63, 292 and a half, 63, thank you. send her around there. Nice little broccoli face. Little money, get a little money. 225 here, 225, 5, make a great commercial ever here, give me 225, 225, 5, give me $2 here, give me two and a half, $2 and a half, $2 and $2 here, two and a half, right there, give me 5, 7 and a half here, give me 2, 7 and a half, 2, 5, give me 2, 7, give me 2, 7 and a half, 210 here, 210 and 212 and a half, gotta be 215 here, 217 and a half, 217 and a half, 220, 220, then gonna be 222 and a half, and then gonna be 222 and a half, gonna be 225, then gonna be 227 and a half, then gonna be 227 and a half, 225, gonna be 227 and a half, 225, then gonna be 227 and a half, 225, then gonna be 227 and a half, 227 and a half. You bidding there? 225, then gonna be 227 and a half, 227 and a half, 225, 227 and a half, then gonna be all in, all done, all in on 227 and a half, then gonna be 230, out 230 here, then gonna be 232 and a half, then gonna be 232, now gonna be 235, 5, gonna be 237 and a half, 240, 240 here, then gonna be 240, 40, 40, then 242 and a half, then gonna be 245, and 247 and a half, and then gonna be 247 and a half, 247 and a half, 245, then gonna be 247 and a half, Bob's 245, gonna be 247 and a half, all in, all done. Sold it to Bob, 245, put it on 131, 131. Okay, thank you. Here we go. We get 245 here. 245, 225, 500. Gonna be $2. $2. Two, right there, two and a half there, make a two and a half, gonna be 205, now 7 and a half, now 7 and a half, gonna be 10 here, gonna be 212 and a half, and 215, 217 and a half, gonna be 220, gonna be 220, 2 and a half, now 225, 227 and a half, gonna be 230 here, gonna be 232 and a half, gonna be 235, 235, gonna be 237 and a half, gonna be 240, 242 and a half, 242 and a half, 245, gonna be 245, 247 and a half, gonna be 250, 50, gonna be 50, 252 and a half, 252 and a half, 255, 255, 257 and a half here, gonna be 260 here, gonna be 262 and a half, gonna be 265, 267 and a half, 265, 267 and a half, 265, gonna be 267 and a half, gonna be 265, gonna be 267 and a half, 265, gonna be 267 and a half, 235, 267 and a half, 235, gonna be all in, all done, 265, put it on 131, 131, thank you. Yeah. Oh, look at this big girl, big girl. 8 something 46. Maybe have him chain the scale, Terry. I don't know what I tell him. Yeah, let's weigh her. Open cow here, grass fed. Perfect one for Junior. Yeah, right? All right, bring her back. Here we go. 140 here. Be $140 here. Be 135. 136 here. Be 135. Be 136 here. 135. 136 here. 137. Be 138. 139. At 140 here. Gonna be 141. Gonna be 142. 143. 144. 145. 146 here. Gonna be 147. 148. 149. 150. 151. Gonna be 152. 153. 154. And 5. Here going to be 157, 158, 159, 160, 161, 132, going to be 133, 33, 134 here, 133, going to be 134, 163, going to be 134, 44, 134, 133, going to be 134, 133, going to be 134, all in all done. 163, put it on 34, 163.34, thank you. Open, yeah, looks like it was preg checked. This one weighs 1275. I had her on the scale earlier. I know, right? Back 40 here. 141, 11, 142, 22, 143, 144, 145, 55, 150. 151, little gonna be 152, 53, 54, 55, 56 here, gonna be 57, little 158, 88, 159, 160, 161, little gonna be 132, 133, 134, 135, 55, 136 here, gonna be 137, 138, 169, gonna be 170 here, 171, little gonna be 172, 173, 33, gonna be 174, 173, gonna be 174 here, junior, little gonna be 174, 173, little gonna be 174, 44, little gonna be 4, 173, gonna be 174, all in all done. 173 your way, sir. 601, put it on 601, thank you. Still weighs 1275, perfect. Did you do it? I know, right? Well, they never get heavier, I can tell you that. Not very often. 903. Oh, here. Nice open count. Be buck 40 here. Be 140 here. 135 by 135. 120 here. Be 120. Be 20, 20, 20. Be 110, 10, 10 right there. Now 12 and a half. 10, be 112 and a half. 110. Be 112 and a half. Where? 10 gonna be spin around here. 110, little gonna be 12 and a half, little 15 here, little gonna be 115, 13, little gonna be 114, little 15 here, gonna be 1 here, gonna be 117, 118, gonna be 119, who'd have been 120 and 121. Now 2 and 3, little gonna be 120, little gonna be 124, little gonna be 125 here, gonna be 126, 127, 128, gonna be 129, gonna be 130, 1, 2. Now 31, little gonna be 132, 131, little gonna be 132, where? Little gonna be 131, little gonna be 2, 2, 2, little gonna be 2, 131, little gonna be all in, all done. 131 there, put it on 203 by 33, 203 on 33, thank you. 948, 848. We'll sell you choice. We'll sell choice. Or you can send one out the door. Yeah, go ahead. Send one out the door. Open cows. Limousines. Here we go. Weeby limousine open. Here we go. Let me be 135, 135, 136 here, 136, 137 here, 139, 139, what's that? 139, 138, 139, gonna be 140, gonna be 141, gonna be 141, 142, 22, gonna be 143, at 144, gonna be 145, 55, 146 here, 47, gonna be 147 and 148, 149, 150 here, 51. 152, 22, gonna be 153, 33, 152 and a half, gonna be 153, gonna be 153 and a half, 153 and a half, gonna be 154, 154 and a half, 155, 154 and a half, gonna be 155, 54 and a half, gonna be 155, 155, all in, all done, sold at 154 and a half, put it on 7 by 4, 7 on 4. Gonna be 145 here, gonna be 145. 145, 145, 145, 5, 145, 140 here, 135, 135. 135, 132, 132, 132, anybody can go. 132, 130, 130, 125, 120 here. 120, 20, 20, 110, 10, 10, $1 where, 110. Now 12 and a half, 12 and a half here, 110, be 112 and a half. Let's send her around about 10 more times, Junior. I think we'll get her. Just don't get dizzy. Don't get dizzy. Nothing. 10 here. 15 here, and then we're going to be 117, and then going to be 120. And 120 here, and 122 to hand, and then going to be 122 to hand, 121, then going to be 122, 2, and going to be 124, and going to be 125. Now 6 here, and then going to be 126 here, and 127, and 128 here, and going to be 129, 130. Then I'm going to be 131, then I'm going to be 132, 133, 134, 135, 6 here, and going to be 137, and then 138, then 139, going to be 140, 141, 142, 143, 33, then I'm going to be 143, 142. 3 sold at 142, 7 on 3. Buck 45 here. 138. 138 here. 135. 136 here. 135. 136 here. 135. 136. 137. Going to be 139, going to be 140, 44, going to be 141, going to be 142, 22, going to be 2, and 143, 144, 144, going to be 145, 55, 146 here, 145, 146, 45 and a half. You'd go on 45 and a half, Alan, 46 here, going to be 146 and a half, and 147 here, going to be 147 and a half, going to be 147 and a half, going to be 148, 88, going to be 148 and a half, half, and going to be 149, and none, going to be 149, 9, sold at 148 and a half, 7 straight, 148 and a half, 7 straight. What's that? That was Al Ostrander doing vet check, doing a preg check on him. We're not selling them, no. They were just here for vet work. Just for vet work. Hey, buck 45, 5, here, 146 here, 147, 147, gonna be 1. And 140 in here, 147 and a half, 148 and 148 and a half, going to be 148 and a half, going to be 149, 149 and a half, 149 and a half, going to be 150, 150 and a half, 150 and a half, going to be 151, 1 and a half, going to be 151 and a half, going to be 152 and a half here, 52 and a half, going to be 53, 33, going to be 53 and a half, 54, 4, 4, 53 and a half, sold it to you, 3 and a half, put it on 7 straight. Heads up. Yeah. I don't think so. Probably not. I'm not as free as I used to be. What's that? Still in the saddle, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, yeah. John's not playing around at the fairs no more. Yeah, right? Thank you. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Here's a nice one here. Here we go. Buck 50 here. 151. 151. Gonna be 152. 153. Little gonna be 155, 56 here. And 156 here. Little gonna be 157. Little gonna be 158, 88. Little gonna be 159. Little gonna be 159. What are you gonna be 159? What are you gonna be 159? 159, 150 here, little gonna be 159, all in, all done. 159, gonna be 160 here, little gonna be 131, 132, 22, gonna be 133, gonna be 134, 4, 4, 135, 5, gonna be 136 here, gonna be 137, little gonna be 138, 139, 170. 71 little gonna be 132, 133, little gonna be 133, 33, gonna be 134, 135, 5, gonna be little gonna be 135, gonna be 136 here, gonna be 177, 177, 170, little gonna be 179 here, gonna be 179, gonna be 180 here, gonna be 180, little gonna be 181, little 182, 22, gonna be 183, gonna be 184, gonna be 185, 185, little gonna be, what did you say that? 185, gonna be 186 here, gonna be 187, little 188 here, gonna be 189, 99, 189, gonna be 190, 191, 192, little gonna be 193, little 192, little gonna be 193, 192, little gonna be 193, 92, gonna be 193, 33, 92, 93, all in, all done. 192, 74, 192, 74, thank you. How, bud, we need a where? Let's where? You're gonna be 900 pounds? Thanks for coming in, guys. Thank you. He got that British white, didn't he? You're going home with that British white cow, right? That'll be a good one. My favorite kind. 800 pounds. Let's take another look at her here. Here we go. Maybe 50 cents on her. Maybe 50, 50, 50. Maybe 45. Maybe 35, 5, maybe 35. Gonna be 37 and a half. Now 40. Now 40. Maybe 42 to head. Maybe 45 here. Maybe 45, 45, 45. Maybe 45, 43. 44, 43, 44, 43, 44. All in, all done. 43. 203 by 4x. 2 or 3 on 4x. How many we got? Here we go. 135, 5, 5. Maybe 120 here. Maybe 120. Buck 20. Buck 10. Maybe 110, 10, 10, 10, 10. How about a dollar here? One, one, one. Maybe one, one, one. 1, 1, 1. 85 cents on. Maybe 85, 85, 85, 85, 85. 75 here, maybe 75, 5, 5, maybe 75, 37 and a half, maybe 37 and a half, 35, 67 and a half, 65, maybe 37 and a half, all in, all done. Sold for 65, 2 or 3 buy. 3x, 4x, 2 or 3 on 4x. 700 there, bud. Here we go. Put her on the scales as you can. 40 cents on her. 35, 5 on. 35. Gonna be 36 here. 36 bun. Gonna be 37. 38 here. Gonna be 39. Gonna be 39. 39. Gonna be 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. Let's see. 40, 40, 40. No, 41. Gonna be 41. Gonna be 41. 42. 2. Gonna be 43 here. Gonna be 43. Now 44. 45, 5, 5, 46 here, 45, sold it to you 45, put it on 2 or 3 on 4x. It'll be 135 here, it'll be 135. It'll be 135, 5, 5, 136 here, 135, it'll be 136 here, 135. 135, gonna be 136, then 137, 130, and then gonna be 138, 88, 139 here, gonna be 140, 40, 40, 40, 130, and then gonna be 140. Yeah. Send her out. Heads up, she might jump on you. 40. Now 140, little gonna be 142, 22, little gonna be 142, 143, little gonna be 144, little gonna be 145, 55, 146 here, gonna be 147, 140, little gonna be 148, 149 here, little gonna be 150, 50, 50, 50, and 151, little gonna be 152, 22, gonna be 153, little gonna be 152, over to 152, put it on 7-3, 152, 7 by 3. Here we go. Here, how about $1.40 here? Maybe 140 here, a little short. Maybe 140, 138, 130, maybe 139, 99, maybe 139, gonna be 140 here, 141, 142, 22, 142, 22, 141 and a half, gonna be 142. And 3.5 here, 144 and a half, gonna be 144 and a half, gonna be 145, 5 and a half here, gonna be 146 here. 146 here, half 46 and a half, gonna be 146 and a half, 147 here, gonna be 147, 146 and a half, sold it to you, 146 and a half, straight. Not much of another here. Be 150, 150 here. Nice little cow there. 150, 148. 148. 149, 99. 149, 99. Who do we sold? 143, 3, 73, 73. Gonna be $1.30 here. 131, 132, 22, 134, 135, 36 here, gonna be 137, 138 over 139, 140, gonna be 1, 42, 2, 2, 2, 41, gonna be 142, 2, 2, 41, 42, 2, 2, 42, and 43, now 44, 45, gonna be 146 here, 146 here, gonna be 147, 148, gonna be 148, 88, 148, are you doing halves, or just bidding here, 47 and a half, 148 here, gonna be 148. Gonna be 148 and a half, gonna be 149, 991. I sold it to you 148 and a half, put it on 7-3. Look at margin in charge here. 145, 5. Gonna be 145, gonna be 45, 40, 40. 138, 88, 139, gonna be 139, gonna be 139, gonna be 140 here, 141, gonna be 141 and 2. 142 and 143, 144, 145, that'll gonna be 146 here, 145, that'll gonna be 146 here, 145, you're gonna be 147, 148, 47 and a half, that'll gonna be 148 over here, and 149, 99, 149, 148 and a half, gonna be 149, 149 and a half here, gonna be 149 and a half, 150, sold it to you 149 and a half, put it on 7 straight, 149 and a half, 7 straight. 135 here. 35, 5, 5, be 135, 130, 130, be 132 and a half, 132 and a half, let's look at it, 30. Gonna be 132 and a half, 132, gonna be 132 and a half, 132 and a half. 132 and a half. Now 135, gonna be 137 and a half, 135, gonna be 136 here, 137, 130, gonna be 138, 88, gonna be 138, gonna be 139 here, gonna be 139, gonna be 140, 140, gonna be 142, 22, gonna be 143, 144, gonna be 144, 143, 4 and 5, 146 here, gonna be 146 here, 147, 148, gonna be 148, 88, gonna be 148, sold it to you 147 and a half, put it on 7-3. $1 here. One 85 cents on 85, 65, 50, 50, 50, 50, 35, 5, 5, 37 and a half, 37 and a half, now 40, now 40 here, 42. 45, 45, 47 and a half, 47 and a half, gonna be 50, now 50, now gonna be 55, 5, 5, 52 and a half, 55, 57 and a half, 57 and a half, gonna be 30 here, gonna be 30 and 32 and a half, 60, 32 and a half, sold it to you 60, 203, buy, 4x, 3x, 2 on 4, third time's a charm. Third guess is a charm. Here, 125. 125. Let's see what she weighs. 1,070. 1,100. Yeah. Yeah. Can we tell them to pair them up? To put two. Let's just do two at a time in the ring. Sell choice. 1,000 pounds. Hey, hey, hey. 135. 1,000 pounds. Don't weigh a whole lot. 120. 120 here, 110, 10, 10, 10, $1 here, $1 there and a two and a half, two and a half here, two and a half. 107 and a half, 107 and a half, gonna be 110, it'll be 12 and a half, 115, it'll be 117 and a half, 115, gonna be 117, gonna be 120, it'll be 122 and a half, it'll be 122 and a half, 122 and a half, 121, it'll be 122, 3, gonna be 124, gonna be 125, 60, 127, 128, 129, gonna be 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 35. You're going to be 137, that'll be 138, it'll be 139, 140. Now 1, 2, 43, 43, going to be 144, sold her 143. Put it on 203 by 3X. It'll be 125, 125 here, 125, 120 here, 120, 110. 10, 10, 10, gonna be 10, 85 cents on it, 85, gonna be 87 and a half, 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 87 and a half, 87 here, gonna be 88, who'd be 88, 89, gonna be 90, now 91, 92, gonna be 93, 94, 95, 96 here, gonna be 97, 98 here, gonna be 99, $1, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106 here, gonna be 107, 108, 109, 110, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 119, gonna be 120, 121, gonna be 122, 123, 122 now 3, sold her 122, 203 by 3X. Here we go. 135 here. 120, 120, 120, 120. 1, 2 and a half, 1, 2 and a half, 1, 2 and a half, 1, 5 here, gonna be 1, 7 and a half. Now 10, now 12 and a half, gonna be 115, 17 and a half, gonna be 120 here, 122 and a half, 125, 27 and a half, 30 here, 32 and a half, gonna be 35, 37 and a half, gonna be 40, 37 and a half, 38. All in all done, sold it to you 137 and a half, put it on 3. 135 here, 135, 5, 5, here, gonna be 130. 130, 130, 30, gonna be 125, 25, gonna be 125 here. Now buck 20 here, gonna be 120, 120, 110, 10, 10, gonna be $1 here, gonna be 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 85, 5, 5, 85, 5, 5, 85, 87 and a half, 65, 87 and a half, 87 and a half, 87 and a half, 87 and a half, gonna be here, 72 and a half, gonna be 70 and a half, 75, 77 and a half, now 77 and a half, gonna be 80 here, gonna be 82 and a half, gonna be 82 and a half, gonna be 85, gonna be 87 and a half, 85, gonna be 87 and a half, 86 here, gonna be 87. 88, 89 here, gonna be 99, 91, gonna be 92, 93, gonna be 94, gonna be 95, 96 here, gonna be 97, 96, gonna be 97, sold her 96, 203 buy, 203 on 4X. Buck 50 here, 151, 1, good one here, 51, 1, 50 here, 51. 50 here, gonna be 181, 52, 52, gonna be 152, 181 and a half, gonna be 52, 52 and a half, 53, 33, 153 here. Now 153, 52 and a half, gonna be 153, 152, sold her to you, 152 and a half, put it on 7 straight, 152 and a half, put it on 7 straight. Jersey here, I'd say. Gonna be 125. Give you 125 here. Gonna be 125. 25. Now 127 and a half. 127, 6 here. Gonna be 127, 128, 129. Gonna be 130, 131, 132, 133. Gonna be 133, 134. Gonna be 134. 33, 30. Shoulder 133. 7 on the straight. Gonna be $1.30. 125, 5, 125, give me 125, 120, 120 here, give me 120, 20, 20, 120, 20, 20 right there, give me 122 to gonna be 132 and a half, gonna be 125, gonna be 127 and a half, 130, 132 to hand, gonna be 135, 5, gonna be 136 here, 137, gonna be 136 here, gonna be 137, all in, all done. Solar 136, 203 by 3x. Watch that first one. She'll come out. See you later. Gonna be $1 here. Let's hold her still a minute. Let's see what she's doing. She'd break. How much longer though? Yeah. Gonna be $1 here. 85. 65, 50. Now 52 to half. 52 to half. 52 to half. 52 to half. Shoulder 50, 31. 1, 52, 53 here, 54, 55, 56 here, gonna be 57, 58, and 59 here, gonna be city 1, gonna be city 2, city 3, gonna be city 4, city 5, city 6 here, city 7, gonna be city 8, city 9, gonna be 70, 71, city 2, city 3, gonna be 74, 75, 76 here, 77, now 78 here, gonna be 79, gonna be 80, 79, gonna be 80, shoulder 79, put it on 203 on through 4x. $1.50 here. Gonna be 150 now. Gonna be 151, 1, gonna be 151, 1, 51, 50, 51. 50 here. Gonna be 151, 52, 22. Gonna be 151 and a half. Gonna be 52. 52 and a half. Gonna be 53, 53 and a half. Gonna be 54, 53 and a half, 54. All in, all done. 153 and a half. Put on 7 straight. She's feeling good. Heads up. Gonna be 140 here. Gonna be 140. Gonna be 141, 1, 141, 1, 1, 41, 42, gonna be 142, 41 and a half, 42, gonna be 42 and a half, gonna be 43, 43 and a half, gonna be 44 here, gonna be 44 and a half, gonna be 45, 45 and a half here, gonna be 46 here, 46 and a half, gonna be 46 and a half, 47. Now 47 and a half, gonna be 48, gonna be 48 and a half, gonna be 49, 48 and a half, gonna be 40, sold to 48, 148 and a half on 7-3. Gonna be 125 here, $1 here, $1 there, yes sir, gonna be 2 and a half. Rugen Hill here. We're not getting the fat side of them today. $1 here, gonna be 102. 102 and a half, gonna be 105, 105, 5. He always sends me a text. He's got a bunch of good ones. 7 and a half here, 110, 10, 10, going to be 112 and a half, 110, going to be 112 and a half. 11, going to be 12. Now 113, going to be 114, 115 here, going to be 116, 117, going to be 118, 119, going to be 120, 121, going to be 122. Now 3, now 124, going to be 125, 6 here, going to be 127, 128, 127, 128, going to be 129, going to be 130, 131, going to be 132, 133, going to be 134, 5, 36 here, going to be 137, 38, 39. 40, 141, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46 here, 147, 148, and then going to be 147, and going to be 148, going to be 147 and a half there, and then going to be 147 and a half. All in, all done. 147 your way. Put it on 203 on 3, 203 on 3. This one's a little better to hear. He didn't. No news on this one. Here we go. Buck 40 here. 140, 40, 40. Now 141. 141. 140. 141. 11. Hold on, guys. One 141, 141, 142, 143, 144, going to be 145. Now 146 here, 146 here, 147, 148, 149, 99, 149, 99, 148. 140 and a half, 149 over here, 149 and a half, 150, 150 and a half, going to be 151, 151 and a half, 152, 22, 151 and a half, going to be 150, sold it to you, 151 and a half, put it on, 73, 73, 151 and a half. Here's a good one. Start right where we left off, huh? Another going to be 150 here. 150, 50, 50. 150, 48. 48, 140, then going to be 145, 5, 5, then going to be 145, then going to be 145, 5, 5, 145. She's a little on the full side, and then going to be 145, 140, 140 here, now 141, then going to be 141, and 142, 22, going to be 143, going to be 144, 145, 5, 5, going to be 145, 144, going to be 145 here, going to be 144, 144 and a half, 145, going to be 145 and a half here, going to be 146 here, going to be 146 and a half, 147, 147 and a half, then going to be 147 and a half, half, 147 and a half, going to be 148 over here, going to be 148. Sold it to you 147 and a half, 7 straight, 147 and a half, 7 straight. Little going to be 120, little 120, little bit of half, little bit of 120, 120, little bit of 122, hand, going to be 125, 5, 5, 127 a hand, little bit of 130, 131. Now 132, 133 here, going to be 134, another 135, 6 here, going to be 137, little bit of 138, going to be 139, going to be 141. Now 2, little 143, going to be 144 here, 143, sold it to you 143, 203 on 4, or 3, excuse me, 3. Here we go, $1.50 here. Little going to be 151, little 152, 152, 151, 151 and a half. Going to be 152, 22, going to be 152 and a half. 152 and a half. Going to be 153, 153 and a half. Going to be 153 and a half. Going to be 154 and 154 and a half. 154 and a half. Little going to be 154 and a half. Going to be 155, 155 and a half, half, 156 here. Little going to be 156 here. 155 and a half, 156. Sold it to you 155 and a half. Put it on 7 straight. Boy, they're all a little high strung today. Yeah. Is there? Storm coming tomorrow, Jess says. I guess. Could be, yeah. A little pressure change. 50 here. 50, 50, 50, 50. 148. 148, 88. 145. 145, 5, 5. $1.40. 140 here. 138, 139. Going to be 139, 140, 40, 40, 40, 40, 141, going to be 142, 22, going to be 143, 33, going to be 144. Now 5, now 5, 5, 6 here, going to be 147, 148, 88, 147, going to be 147 and a half, going to be 148, 148 and a half, going to be 149, 149 and a half here. Now 149 and a half, going to be 150, 50, 50, 50, sold her 149 and a half, 7 straight. Put it on the threes, please. Put it on the threes, please. Big, thick, full one there. All the way around. Maybe 145. 146 here, 147, 148, 149 here, going to be 150, 50, 50, 50, 50, now 151, and 152, 152 and a half, 153. Gonna be 153, 52 and a half, 50, 52 and a half, 3 solar, 152 and a half, 7 straight, 152 and a half, 7 straight. Big old natural milker. I should buy this one and blend it. Yeah. Clean her up a little bit. What? I'll show you some British whites after the sale. I got 5 pairs at home. Here we go. $1.50 here. 145, 146 here, 146 here, 147, 140, 9, they're going to be 50, 50, 50, 51, 50 and a half, 51 and a half, here going to be 151 and a half, 52, 22, now 52 and a half, going to be 53, 33, 153, 33, going to be 52 and a half, going to be 153, 153, 3, 3, 3, sold her 152 and a half, 7 straight, 152 and a half, 7 straight. $1.20 here, going to be 120, 20, 20, going to be 120, let's see, you're standing still. Missing a tag.
Gonna go with Q.
A lot. Why, you got a hot date? Got a hot date after the sale or what? No?
Cut off the other thumb? Wanna do the other thumb too?
Thanks for coming in, Aaron. Am I going to see you on Saturday, Aaron?
You coming down?
Are you coming up for the birthday party?
No, I'm at the races.
Okay, yep. We'll have a good race. You betcha. We appreciate it. $1.20 here. 122 to hand. 22 hand. 127 and a half here. 127 and a half. Gonna be 130. And 130. 28. I'll go 28 for it. Gonna be 129.99. Gonna be 130 here. Gonna be 131. 132. And 133. Gonna be 134. 135. 60 here. 137. Then 138. Gonna be 139. 140 here. 141. Now 2, 3. Now 44. 145 here. Gonna be 146. 147. 148 over here. 147. Gonna be 148. All in, all done. 147. Sold it to you. 203 on 3. Gonna be 145 here. 145. 42. 43. 42. Gonna be 143. And 144. Gonna be 145 here. 146 here. 147. Gonna be 147. 46 here. 47. 48. 149 here. Gonna be 149. 149. 140. Gonna be 149.99. All in, all done. Sold at 147. 3. 148. 7 on 3. Oh, let's see, take one more round here. Gonna be 140 here. 135, 135 here. Gonna be 130 right there. Gonna be 132 and a half. 130, gonna be 132 and a half. 5, 32 and a half. Gonna be 135. Sold to you 132 and a half. 203 on 3x. That work for you? $120 125 here. Then I'm gonna be 125. Then I'm gonna be 125 here. Who do we 125? 125, 120. 20, 20, 20, let me give you 120 here, $1. $1 here, 102 and a half, 102 and a half, 102 gonna be 5 here, gonna be 105, 5, 5, wanna be 105, 102 and a half, gonna be 105, 102 and a half, gonna be 105, and all done, sold at 102 and a half, your way, 203 buy, 4x, 4x. $135 here. $135 here. $135. $135. Then $137 and a half. $140. $140. $141. $142. $141. $142. Going to be 142, 141, going to be 142, 142, 141 now, 2, sold her to you 141, put it on 203 buy, 3, 203 and 3. A little heifer deal. $135 here. $135. $135. How about 30? 130, and then it'll be 132 and a half. And 132 and a half, then it'll be 135, then it'll be 137 and a half. And 137 and a half, gonna be 140 here, and then 141, 143, then it'll be 144, 145, 146 here, and then it'll be 146 here, 147. And 147, then it'll be 148 here, and then it'll be 148 here, 147, then it'll be 148, 8. Sold at 147, put it on 203 buy, 3x. That wasn't very loud. Here we go, $135, 132, 22, 131, 130, 130. 128, 129 here, 120, 129, 129, gonna be 130 here, gonna be 131, 132, 131 and a half, 132, gonna be 132 and a half, gonna be 133, 132 and a half, gonna be 134, 134 and a half, gonna be 135, 135 and a half, 135, gonna be 135 and a half, 135 and a half, gonna be 136 here, 136 and a half, gonna be 137, 136 and a half, 137, sold it, 136 and a half, 7 straight. Good one here. 145 here. 145, 45, 5. Buck 40 on it. One more time around. 140, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. 140. Buck 38. 138, 139. 139, gonna be 140, 141, 142, 22, gonna be 143, 144, 145, 147, 148, 147 and a half, gonna be 148 and a half, 148 and a half, sold it. 148, your way, 203 buy, 3, 203 on 3. $145, 5, 140 here, 140, 140, 5, 136 here, 136 here, 136 here, 136 here, 137, 138, 138, and 139, gonna be 139, 999, gonna be 139, sold at 138, your way, 203 buy, 203 on 2. Here we go. 135 here. 130, 30, 30, 130, 131. 131, 131, 130, 132, 2, 2, 131, gonna be 132. 131, gonna be 132, 2, 2, 2, 131, gonna be 132, 131, gonna be 132. 31, you're 203 by 4X, 203 on 4X. Probably. 50. 50. It's like guessing weights, right? It's like guessing weights. Put it on the scale there, Lee, when you get a chance. She'll work for you. Won't be your most prized possession. She'll work. Yeah. Bring her back. 860, a little light. $0.65 on another 35, 37 and a half, 40, now 42 and a half, 45, 49, now 50, now 50 here, gonna be 150, 51, 52, 52, 53, 54, 54, gonna be 55, 54, 55. Sold her 54 cents your way, 203 on 4. Okay. Yeah, who's gonna fill in for you? Taking Dad out of retirement? Oh shit. Are you going to the feeder sale? Okay. In a feeder sale that day? Okay. Here we go. 135 here. 135. 130 here. 130. 125. 120. 120. 120. 15. 15. 15. 115, 115 here, 115, 110 here, gonna be 10, 10, 10, gonna be 112 and a half, then gonna be 112 and a half, 112 and a half, 110, 12 and a half, gonna be 15 here, gonna be 117 and a half, 120 here, gonna be 122 and a half, gonna be 125, 126 here, gonna be 127, 77, gonna be 128 here, 129 here, 129, gonna be 129, sold at 128, 203 buy, 4X, 203 and 4X. Here we go, nice black one here. 132, 2, 2, 2, 132, 2, 2, 133 here. At 133, 134 here. 134. 133 now 4. 134, 135, 5, 5. 135 gonna be 136 here. 135 gonna be 136 here. 135 gonna be 136 here. 136. Sold for 135. 3 on. That's a pretty good one there. 4X. Guess I'm not looking hard enough. Oh shit, alright. Here we go. 130 here. 128 here. 129. 129. 130. 130 here. 130. Sold her to you 129. 203 on. Same way. 203 on same way. 4X. Oh, I think I know what you're saying. I definitely was not looking hard enough. Here we go. 110, 10, 10, 10, 10. $1. $1 here. 1. Let me be 85 cents on her. 85 cents on her here. 85. 85 gonna be 87 and a half. 85 and a half. Gonna be 72 and a half, 75, 5 high, gonna be 77 and a half, gonna be 80 here, now 82 and a half, gonna be 85, gonna be 87 and a half, gonna be 90 here, gonna be 92 and a half, gonna be 95, 97 and a half, 96 here, gonna be 97, 98 here, gonna be 99, $1. Gonna be 101, sold her to you, $1, put it right there, 203 on, same way, or is that a little better? Yeah? Really? Here we go. 125 here, 126 here. Gonna be 126 here, 125, gonna be 126 here, and 127, gonna be 128 here, gonna be 129, gonna be 130 here, 131, gonna be 132, 3, 3, and 134, 133, gonna be 134, all in, all done, sold it 3, 7 on 3, 7 on 3. Here we go. 145, 146 here, 146 here, 146 here. 147, 746, then I'm gonna be 147, 146, then I'm gonna be 147, 147, 146 and 7, all in, all done. Sold it 146, 203 buy. Same way, 4x. Hey, buck 50 here, 145, 135, 5, 130, 130 there, then I'm gonna be 132 and a half, 130, then I'm gonna be 132 and a half, gonna be 132 and a half, 133, gonna be 134, now 5, now 6 here, then I'm gonna be 137, 136 here, gonna be 137, sold to you 136, 203 buy, 3. Big cow, big cow, 140 here, 135, 135, 5. 136 here, 136 here, 136 here, 135 and 6, and 137, 138, 137, gonna be 138, 139, 99, who do we 139 here, 138 now 9, 139, gonna be 139, 99999, sold at 138, 203 buy, 203 on 4x. Oh, look at you with the microphone in your hand today. Is that the first time you ever done that? Here we go, and just keep getting fatter and fatter. It'll be 135, 135, 30 here, it'll be 130. Now, one, it'll be 132, 133, it'll be 133, 33, it'll be 133, 132, 3. Sold her 132 your way. Put it on 203 on 3, 203 on 3. One 135, 135, 130, 130, 130 here, 130, 30, 128, 120, 125, 5, 125, now 20, 20. Gonna be 120, gonna be 122 to hang, gonna be 125, 5, gonna be 127 and a half, 125, 7 and a half, all in, all done. Sold it to you 125, put it on 203 on. 203 on 8, 203 on 8. Oh, old school jersey, good looking one though. 130 here, 131, 131, good fleshy jersey there. Now 1 here, 132, 2, 133, 134, 3 and 4. Sold her to you 133, put it on 203 by 3, 203 by 3. Here's another one. Buck 40 here, 140, 143 gonna be 144, 145, 146 here, 140, 149 gonna be 150, 149 gonna be 150. Sold it to you, 149. 8x, 203 on 8x. Penner with the 8s. Yeah, I think so, yeah. Hold her still, hold her still. Be 135, 5, 5. Gonna be 130, 130, 25, 5, 5. Gonna be 125. Gonna be 127 a hand. 127 gonna be 130 here. Gonna be 132 and a half. Now 135. Gonna be 135, 5, 32 and a half. Gonna be 133 here. Gonna be 133. Sold it to you 132 and a half. Put it on 203 buy 3x. Here we go. 150, 151, 151, 151, 2, 153, 153, gonna be 154, gonna be 155, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Sold her 154, your way 7. Buck 45, 146 here, 146 here, 146 here, 146, 47, 147, 146, 147 here, 146 here, 147, 147, 77, 147 here, 146, 147, 777, solar 146, 203 by 3. Buck 30 here, 125, 120, 20, 20, 120, 120. 10, 10, 10, $1 here, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, be 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, be 85 cents here, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 65, 5, 5, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, now 52 and a half, now 52 and a half, gonna be 55, 5, 5, gonna be 57 and a half, now city here, now 62 and a half, gonna be 35, 37 and a half here, 35, 37 and a half, 35, 37 and a half, gonna be 70, now 72 and a half, gonna be 75, 5, 5, 77 and a half, gonna be 80 here, 82 and a half, gonna be 85, gonna be 87 and a half, gonna be 90, 92 and a half, 95, 97 and a half, 1, 102, gonna be 105, 7 and a half, 10, 10, 10, 10, did you say 10 there, gonna be 12 and a half here, and then 110, sold it to you, 110, put it on, 203 buy, 4x, 4x. Here's a little dandy here. One more time around. 150. 150 here. Maybe 150, 50, maybe 145. 145, 5, 5. 140 here. 140 there. 141. 142, gonna be 142, 22, 143, gonna be 144, 145, 60, gonna be 147, 48, 49, 50. Now 151, 152, 53, 54, 55, 54, 55. Sold her 154. Put it on 203 on. Special number 22, 203 on 22. Here we go. 5, 130 here. 30, 30. Now 30, 20. 125 here, 125, 120, 110, 110, 10, 10, $1 here, 1, 85, 5, 85, 5, 85, 85, 87 and a half, 65, 67 and a half, 67 and a half, gonna be 70 here, gonna be 70, 70, 70, 72 and a half, now 75, 75 here, gonna be 77 and a half, gonna be 80 here, gonna be 80 here, 82 and a half, gonna be 85, gonna be 85, 82 and a half, 83, 84, gonna be 85, 86 here, gonna be 87, 88, 87, gonna be 88, sold her 203 on 4x, 203 on 4x. Here we go. 130 here. 130, 30, 30, and 131, 131, and 131 here. 132, 2. 133 here, 133, gonna be 134, and 135, 136 here, 135, gonna be 135 and a half, gonna be 136 here, 136 and a half, gonna be 137 and a half, 138 here, gonna be 138 and a half, 139.99, gonna be 138 and a half, 7 on straight, 7 on straight. Buck 45. 145, 5, 5, 5, big gold cross. 131, 135 here, 136 here, 136 here, 131, 136 here, 137, 138, 139, gonna be 140, and 140, 141, 140 here, 141, 1, sold her 140, 203 by 3, 203 on 3. One 30 here. Maybe 130, 131, 132, 22. Now 132, maybe 133, 134, 134, 133 and a hand, gonna be 134. Now 130. 135, 135 and a hand, gonna be 136 here, 135 and a hand, 36 here, 136 and a half, and 137, and 132, shoulder, 136 and a half, 7 straight. Here we go, good cow. Ripping cow here, buck 50 here, 150 here, 148, 148, 145, 5, 5, 145, 5, 5, 140 here, 140 here, 140, 38, 138, 135. 135 here, gonna be 137 and a half, 135, gonna be 137 and a half, 135, gonna be 137 and a half, 36 here, gonna be 136, 137, 137, and 138 here, gonna be 138, 88, 139, gonna be 140 here, gonna be 140 here, and 141, gonna be 142, 22, 141, gonna be 142, gonna be 143, 33, and gonna be 144, gonna be 145 here, 146 here, gonna be 145, gonna be 146 here, gonna be 147. 148, 88, 148 here, gonna be 149, it's gonna be 149, 999, sold her 148 here, 3, 148, 7 on 3. Buck 45 here, 142, 143, 143, 3, 3, 142, gonna be 143, gonna be 144, 143, gonna be 144, 4, 4, sold her 143, put it on 203 on 3. Buck 45. 145, 142, 2, 142, 142, 142, 142, 140 here, 138, 138, 138, 135, 135, 136 here, 135, 136, 137, 139, gonna be 140 here, gonna be 140 and 141, and 122, gonna be 143, 143, now 144 here, gonna be 143 and a half, and 141, gonna be 141, and gonna be 145, 145 and a half, 6 here, gonna be 146 and a half, 47, 147 and a half, 140, gonna be 147 and a half, half, sold her 147, put it on 203 on 3. Oh, buck 50 here. 50, 50, 50, 50, 1, gonna be 151, and 1, gonna be 151, 1, 1, gonna be 151, 1, 1, gonna be 151, and 50 and 1, 50 and 1, 2, 2, 2, gonna be 151. 152 and 152 and a half here, 152 and a half, and 153, sold it to you 152 and a half, put it on 7-3, 152 and a half, 7-3. Here we go, nice jersey here, 135. Now 135 here. 130, 30, 30, 131. Now 132 here. 133, 134. Now 133 and a half. Gonna be 134. 134 and a half. Gonna be 135 and a half. 130. Gonna be 135 and a half. Half. Gonna be 135 and a half. Gonna be. Want to see what she weighs? 135 and a half, yes, now 136 here, 136 and a half, 136 and a half here, gonna be 137, now 7, shoulder, 136 and a half, right, 7-3. Here we go, 140 here, look at the lookout there, 141, now 141, 142, 22, and then gonna be 143, 3, gonna be 144, and 144, 145, 146 here, 147, 147, gonna be 147, shoulder 146, 7 straight, 146, 7 straight. Here's the one for you, bud, right here. Let's see what she weighs. I hope so. 1,050 or 1,025? 1125. Holy smokes, Jess is going heavy. Right? Oh. No, just kidding. 1025. Let's bring her back. She's a nice one. Let's look at her again. Yep. I want to bask in my glory here. Yeah. Here we go. 135 here, 136 here, 136 here, 136 here, 135, 136 here, 137, 137, 77, don't weigh nothing. 137, sold it to you. 136, put it on 203 on 3. Here we go. 110, 110, 10, 10, 10, gonna be 110, 110, 10, 10, 102 time, gonna be fine, $1 here, gonna be 1. Gonna be 85 cents on, 87 and a half, gonna be 87 and a half. 87 and a half, gonna be 90 here, 92 and a half, 92 and a half, 91, 93, gonna be 94, 95, 5, gonna be 96 here, gonna be 97. Now 98 here, gonna be 99, 99, $1 here, 101, 102, 103, gonna be 104, who do we 105, 106 here, gonna be 107, who do we 108, now 9, who do we 10, 111, gonna be 12, 111, gonna be 12, gonna be 12, hold her to you, 111 right there, 203 by 4x, 203 on 4x. Yes. $27? Of course not, bud. What are you talking about? Don't be so negative over there. There's been lots of good ones, too. Yeah, better weigh this one. Yeah. She'll come back one more time. Here we go. 20 cents on 22 to hand, 25, it'll be 27 to hand, it'll be 30, now 30, now 32 to hand, it'll be 35, 5, 5, 33, 3, 3, 34, 4, 4, 33, gonna be 34, you bought her 33, 203 on 4, 203 on 4. Here we go. Buck 30 here. Gonna be 120, 110, 110, 10, 10, 10. Gonna be $1 here. I got 10 there in the middle. Give you 112 and a half. In the middle, give you 112 and a half. 10 here. Going to be 12 and a half. 11, 12. Now 12. Going to be 13, 14 here, 15, who to be, going to be 15 here, going to be 116, 117, 118 here, going to be 119, who to be 120, going to be 121, and 122, going to be 123, 33, going to be 124, going to be 125, 6 here, going to be 127, who to be 128, 128, 127, going to be 128, order 127, put it on 203 on 4X, 4X. I agree, bud. I agree. Should we start a petition? Let's start a petition. Hey, Lee, she's going to get a balance off that once that cow leaves the scale, so just leave it for a second. I know. $7.80 here. 35 cents on 20, 20, 25. Now 7.5, 10. Now 12.5. 15 here. Going to be 15, 15, 15, 15. 12.5, 13. Now 14 here. Going to be 15. Now 15, 16 here. Going to be 17. Going to be 17. Going to be 18. Going to be 19 here. Going to be 19. Going to be 20. Now 21. Going to be 21. 1, 1, 22, 22. Going to be 23. Going to be 22. Going to be 20. Now 25. 25, going to be 26 here, going to be 27, going to be 27, going to be 28 here, 27, going to be 28. You bought her 27, put it on 203 on 4. 203 on 4. Here we go, back into the good ones. Buck 35, going to be 136 here, 137, going to be 136 here, 135, 136, going to be 136, 135, going to be 136, 137. Now 137, going to be 138, sold it to you 137, put it on 7 on 3, 7 on 3. Hey, 135, lean cow here, 135. Give you 120, 20, give you 120, 120, 120 here, give you 110, 10, 10, 10, give you 10, 10, 10, $1, give you 1. 1, 1, 1. I got $1. Now 2.5. It'll be 2.5 here. It'll be 2.5, 2.5. Now 5, 5, 5. It'll be 7.5. Now 7.5. It'll be 110. It'll be 12.5. It'll be 112.5. It'll be 15 here. It'll be 117.5. Now 120. Now 122.5. It'll be 121. It'll be 122. 2, 2. It'll be 123. It'll be 124. It'll be 124. 125. 5. It'll be 126 here. Now 126 here. 127. It'll be 127. It'll be 8, gonna be 28, 129, 130, 131, 132, 22, gonna be 133, 134, gonna be 135 here, gonna be 136, 137, and 137, gonna be 138, 88, gonna be 138, gonna be 139 here, gonna be 139, 138, gonna be 139, 139, 130, gonna be 139, all in, all done, all in, all done, 138, your way, 203, buy, 3X. Buck 40 here. Gonna be 135. Gonna be 130 here. Gonna be 130, 33. Gonna be 130, 125. Gonna be 120. Buck 25 and 127 a hand. 25. Gonna be 127 a hand. 26 here. Gonna be 127. Gonna be 128. Gonna be 128. 129. Gonna be 130. Now 131. Gonna be 132. 2. Gonna be 133. 134. Gonna be 134. Now 5. And 130. Gonna be 137, gonna be 138, 88, gonna be 138, gonna be 138, 138 over there, 130, 139, 40, and 141, gonna be 141, 140, did you say 141 there? Gonna be 142, 22, gonna be 143, 144, gonna be 145, 6 here, 145, 6 here, 145, then sold it to you, 145, 73, 145, 73. 40 145 here, the big beefy cow there, 145 and 6 here, 145, 146 here, 146 here, 146 here, 145, gonna be 146, 147 here, who'd have been 147 here, 147 and 148, 148. Gonna be 149, 9999, 148, gonna be 149, gonna be 150, 50, 50, 50, 50, sold her to you, 149, 7 straight, 149, 7 straight. I don't think she's gonna make it. I don't think she'll make it. I don't think so. Not with those hobbles. She ain't gonna make it. Yeah, she'll make it with somewhere with hobbles. You bet. I wouldn't take them off. Here we go. Gonna be 130 here. 120, 20, 20. Gonna be 120. 120 here. Gonna be 110, 10. Gonna be 110, 10, 10, 10. Gonna be 105. Gonna be 105, 5, 5. $1 here. Gonna be 1, 1, 1, 1. Gonna be 1, 1, 1, 85. Is that? 40, gonna be 42 to hang, gonna be 45, 5, gonna 45, gonna be 47 to hang, gonna be 50 here, and gonna be 50, 50, and 52 and a half. Now 52 to hang, gonna be 55. Now 55, gonna be 55, 5, 5, 55, 57 to hang, gonna be 50. Gonna be city here, and 57 and a half, gonna be city here, 57 and a half, 58 here, and gonna be 59, now 60 here, and gonna be city, now city 1, gonna be city 2, 2, 2, gonna be city 3, gonna be city 4, gonna be city 5, now 66 here, and gonna be city 7, now city 8 here, gonna be city 8, city 9, gonna be 70 here, and gonna be 71, 72, 2, gonna be 73, 74, now 75, 76 here, and gonna be 77, gonna be 78, gonna be 79, 78, gonna be 79, all in all done, 70, away 203 by 4x, 203 on 18, 203 on 18. Here we go. 135 here. 135. 132. 132. 22. 128. 128. 88. 28 here. 128. Hold on, Lee. Gonna be 128 here. Gotta be 125, 5, 5. Gonna be 125, 5, 120. $1 here. Gonna be 1, 1, 1, 1. Gonna be 1. Here to be 85 cents on her. Gonna be 85, 85, 85, 85, 85. Now 87 and a half. Now 90 here. Gonna be 92 to hang. 97 and a half here, gonna be 97 and a half, gonna be $1. Now 102 and a half here, and 101, gotta be 102, gonna be 103, 104, 105, now 6, now 7, now 8, now 9, 10, 11 here, gonna be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, gonna be 119 here, gonna be 120, 119, 120, gonna be 121, gonna be 120. 22, gonna be 123, no 124. Now 125, gonna be 126, 127, 128, 129, gonna be 130, 131, 2, 3, 4, 33, gonna be 134. Now 135 here, gonna be 136, gonna be 137, 138, 139, gonna be 140, 139, sold it to you 139, put it on 203 on 3x, 203 on 3x. How about a $1.20 here? 122. 125, 127 and a half here, gonna be 130, 132 to hand, gonna be 132 and a half, and 131 to 2. Now 30, 30, gonna be 134, gonna be 135, 36 here, gonna be 137, 138, gonna be 137, gonna be 138, 88, sold her to you 137, 203 on 3x. It's muggy. I can't even wear my cowboy hat and sweating so bad. Should have worn my bandana today. Good cow here. Gonna be 135, 5, 5. All dried up there. Gonna be 135. Here, 135. Gonna be 136 here. 135. Gonna be 136 here. 135. Gonna be 136. 137. Gonna be 136. I sold it to you. 136 there. Put it 2 or 3 on 3. 136. 2 or 3 on 3. What's her back tag? 905. 905. How bad's your thumb? Yeah, she sold. How bad's your thumb? Is it? You think you can still pick up a couch? All right. I need some LBAB to work, if you don't mind. Yeah. Finally moving the couches from the garage to the house. What's that? Oh. Yeah. Oh, pen the horn one by yourself. Your old buddy Winterberg. You want a waiter? We'll get a weight on this one. All right. She locks in at 940 pounds. Nice organic Holstein. All natural. Got the horns on her still. Yeah. Yep, and Linden there. Junior's buying starter out at $160 here. Gonna be 150. Gonna be 145, 5, gonna be 145, 5, gonna be 145. $120 here. Gonna be 120. Gonna be 111. Gonna be $1 here. 85 cents here. Gonna be 85, 87 and a half. Gotta be 90 here. Gonna be 92 and a half. Now 95, 5, gonna be 97 and a half. Here, gonna be 102 and a half, gonna be 105, 105, gonna be 107 and a half, 110 here, gonna be 110, 10, 10, 107 and a half, gonna be 108, 109, 110, gonna be 11 here, gonna be 111, 112, gonna be 113, gonna be 114 here, 15 here, 116, gonna be 117, gonna be 118, gonna be 119, gonna be 120, and 121. Gonna be 122, 22, gonna be 123, gonna be 124. At 125, gonna be 126 here, gonna be 127, gonna be 128, 129, and 130. 130, gonna be 131, 132, 22, gonna be 133, 132, gonna be 133, 132, and 133, all 33, gonna be 134, gonna be 135, 55, 134, gonna be 135, 55, all in, all done, 134, 203 by 203 on 3, send her out with that horn jersey. Is it? Really? Make sure you chain the gate. Here we go. 40 cents here, 40 right there, 42 and a half, 40, 42 and a half, 40 here, 42 and a half, 45, 5, 45, 47 and a half, 47 and a half, 50. 2.5 here, gonna be 52 and a half, gonna be 55, gonna be 57 and a half, now 60 here, gonna be 32 and a half, now 62 and a half, gonna be 35, 37 and a half, 37 and a half, 37 and a half, gonna be 72 and a half, 72 and a half, gonna be 75, gonna be 77 and a half, 77 and a half, 77 and a half, 75, 76, 77, 78 here, gonna be 79, gonna be 80 here, 81, gonna be 82, 22, now 83, gonna be 84, gonna be 85 here, gonna be 86 here, gonna be 87, gonna be 88, gonna be 89, gonna be 90. 90, 91, 1, 1, gonna be 92, 2, 2, gonna be 93, gonna be 94, 95, 94 now 5, sold her 94, 203 by 30, what'd you say? 22, 203 on 22. Here we go. Gotta be $110, 110, 10, 10. Gotta be 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Let's see her move a little bit. Now gonna be $1 here. 102 and a half. Now gonna be 102 and a half, half, gonna be 102 and a half, gonna be 105. Now 7 and a half here, gonna be 110, 112 and a half, gonna be 111, 112, gonna be 13, gonna be 14 here, gonna be 15. Now 116, gonna be 117, gonna be 118, gonna be 119, 120, now 121, gonna be 122, and 123. Now 124, gonna be 121, gonna be 126 here, 125, then 126, 125, 203 by 4x, 4x. Here's a little dandy. Buck 30, 130 here, 130 here, 30, 30, 30, 130, 125, 127 and a half, 130 here, 132, 22, going to be 133, and 134, 135, 5, going to be 136 here, 135, going to be 136, 137, 138 over here, 138, and 139, going to be 139, going to be 140, 40, going to be 141, going to be 142, 143, 144, 44, going to be 145, 5, sold to you 144, 7 on 3, 7 on 3. How many we got left, Jess? 12 to go. No bulls today, huh? It's almost 4 o'clock. Here we go. 65 cents here. It'll make it be 37 and a half. 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 Going to be 70 here. It'll make it be 72 and a half. Going to be 75. Going to be 77 and a half. 77 and a half. Going to be 80. 80. 92 and a half. 85. 87 and a half. Going to be 90 here. Going to be 92 and a half. Going to be 95. 92 and a half. Let's see what it weighs. Organic. Gotta be 95. Sold her to you 92 and a half. Put it on 203 on 3X. Could be 120 on her. 110, 10, 10. Gonna be 85 cents on her. Gonna be 85, 85, 65. 500, gonna be 50, 50, 50, gonna be 50, 45, 45, gonna be 45, 35, 5, 35, 20. Now 22 and a half. 20 here, gonna be 22 and a half. 20 here, gonna be 22 and a half. What's where? Oh yeah. All in, all done. Sold her to you 20, 31, 20 on 31, 20 cents. Here we go. 65 cents here. 35, 35, 35, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 35, 20, 20. Let's put her on the scale. She'll be 9 something. $35, gonna be 35, 37 and a half, 35, gonna be 37 and a half, gonna be 40, gonna be 42 and a half. Now 45, gonna be 47 and a half, 41, gonna be 47 and a half, gonna be 50, 50, 50, 52 and a half, 52 and a half, 51, gonna be 52, 53, 53, 54, who'll be 55, 55, gonna be 56 here, who'll be 57, gonna be 58, 59, now city. Now city 1, gonna be 52, 52, gonna be 53, gonna be 34, 35, 36 here, 35, 36, 37 here, gonna be 38, now 69. Now 70 here, gonna be 71, gonna be 72, 73, gonna be 74, 75, 76 here, 77. Now 78, 79, gonna be 80, 79, gonna be 80. Sold her 79, 203 on 4X. $35, 35 cents on her, 25, 35 right there, and then 30. 25, then it'll make it be 27 and a half, then it'll make it be 30 here, and then it'll make it be 32 and a half, and 32, then it'll make it be 35, 5, 5, 32 and a half, it'll be 35, 33 and 34, now 35, then it'll make it be 35, 5, 5, here, then it'll make it be 35, 36 here, and it'll be 37, then it'll make it be 38, 8, here, it'll be 38, 39 here, and it'll be 40, now 41, then it'll make it be 42, 41, then it'll make it be 42, sold for 41, 2 or 3 by 4. 2, 3 on 4. I think so. It'll be 50 cents. 50 cents here. It'll be 50. Let's put her on the scale. Yeah, that one we weighed. 79 cents is not correct. It was 41 cents, wasn't it? I don't know. I think we're good if we get this one fixed. No, that's the sold one. Yeah, the one before this one. Okay, 8:45 here. I think we can take another peek at it. Oh, here we go. 50 cents here. 50, 50, 50, 35. 35, 5, 5, 20, 20, 20. It'll be 20, 22 down. It'll be 25. It'll be 25. It'll be 27 and a half. Now 30 here. It'll be 30 and 32 and a half. It'll be 35, 5, 5. It'll be 32 and a half. 34, and then 35, 35, gonna be 36 here, and then 37, who'll be 37 here, gonna be 38. 37, 38, all in, all done. 37 cents, put it on 2, 3, on 4. Here we go. Gotta be city 5 cents here. City 5, city 5, city 5, city 5, city 5, city 5, 50 cents here. Gotta be 50, 35. Now 35. 20 cents here. 20, 22 and a half, 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 22 and a half, gonna be 25. Now 27 and a half, 25, gonna be 27. I sold it to you 25, 2 or 3 on 4. 3 on 4. Yeah. Did you hear me? Yeah, right. Here we go. Gotta be 20 cents here. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Now 12 and a half. Gotta be 15 and a half. Now 20. Gonna be 22. Gonna be 22 and a half. 21. 22. Gonna be 23. Now 24. Gonna be 25. 26 here. Gonna be 27. Gonna be 28. 29. Gonna be 29. Gonna be 30. Now 31. Gonna be 32. 33. Gonna be 34. 35. 34. 35. 36 here. Gonna be 37. 30. Gonna be 39 here. Gonna be 40. 41. 42. 42. Gonna be 43. 44 and 45. 46 here, gonna be 47, 48, 49, gonna be 50, 51, gonna be 52, 53, 54, 55, 56 here, gonna be 57, 58, 59, city. City 1, city 2, city 1, city 2, city 1, city 2, sold it to you 61, going with the 4s. 2 or 3 on 4. Oh, 35, 500, gonna be 37. 35, gonna be 37, gonna be 37, gonna be 37, 35, gonna be 37, half, 37, 36, 37. Gonna be 38, 88, gonna be 38, 39, gonna be 40, gonna be 41, gonna be 42, gonna be 41, 42. Now 43, gonna be 44, 44, gonna be 40. 46 here, gonna be 47, 48. Now 49, gonna be 50, 50, 50, 50, 51, gonna be 52. Now 53, gonna be 54, 55, 56 here, gonna be 57, 58, 59, now city 1, city 2, city 3, city 4, 65, city 6, city 7, city 8, over here, city 9, gonna be 70, now 71, 72, now 73 here, gonna be 74, 75, 76 here, 77, 76 here, 77, sold to you, 76 on 2034. Here's a back stepper for you, Alan. Back stepper. She's a back stepper. Here we go. $1 here. 85 cents on 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 52 and a half. 50 here. 52 and a half. 52 and a half. Gonna be 55, 55, 55, 52 and a half. Gonna be 55. 52 and a half. Gonna be 57 and a half. 57 and a half. Gonna be city here. 52 and a half. Now 65. Gonna be 57 and a half. 55, 52 and a half. Gonna be 70 here. Gonna be 72 and a half. 71, 72, gonna be 73, 33, gonna be 74, who to be 75, 76 here, 77, 78, 79. Now 80 here, gonna be 81, 82, gonna be 83, gonna be 86 here, 87, 88, 89. Now 90 here, 91, 92, 93, gonna be 94, 95, 96 here, 97, 98, 99. $1 now 101, gonna be 102, 101, gonna be 102, 101, gonna be 102, all in, all done. 101, 203 by 203 by 203 on. Better with the fours. Look at this one. Somebody's not been getting up when the sawdust blower goes by. Oh yeah. What's that? Yeah. It'll be 35 cents here. It'll be 35, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. It'll be 22 and a half. 20 here, gonna be 22 and a half. It'll be John. You want to be 22 and a half? 22 and a half. 21, gonna be 22. Gonna be 23. It'll be 23. Gonna be 24. Now 25. 6 here, gonna be 25. Y'all, you bought her 25. Put it on 203 on 4. This one will work for you. Looks great to me. Yeah, Junior. Not very often we have a whoops around here. Buck 35 here. Gonna be 136. Gonna be 136 here. 135. Gonna be 136 here. 135. Gonna be 136. 137. 138 here. Gonna be 139. Gonna be 140 here. 141. Gonna be 142. Gonna be 143. At 144. Gonna be 145. 146 here. 145. 146 here. 147. Gonna be 148 over here. 148. 148. Sold her 147. 73. 147. 73. Last one. You know, her husband's a mechanic. You get a little mechanic work out of her, maybe. In trade, yeah. I'm sure you'd love that. She can probably go right out the door, leave if you're good. Oh, gonna be 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 5, 5, gonna be 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 35, 5, 5, gonna be 20, 20, who'd be 20, 22 and a half. Now 22 and a half, 20, gonna be 22 and a half. You bought her 20, 2 or 3 on 4, 22 and 3 on 4, thank you. Have a good rest of your week. Catch you back here. Not Monday. We'll see you next Wednesday.